Hello, everybody. Welcome back to today's stream. As you can see by the title, we are once again indulging in the free fly event that is going on till the 17th. Here to do some mining, some salvaging, and maybe see if we can't help teach some folks about this absolutely bonkers game. Hope y'all had a phenomenal weekend. It was nice, relaxing. I unfortunately had a lot of work and things went a little crazy, but made it through. And now we're here, excited for this upcoming weekend as well. Ready to enjoy having it off and maybe getting to share some console streaming with you guys. Took advantage of Prime Day and finally got myself a capture card for my Switch. So I'm very excited to have that coming my way soon. But today's schedule is mostly just chilling, hanging out, doing a little bit of mining and salvaging, and seeing if we get anyone on Spectrum that requires our assistance. The new paint for the Vulture looks super clean. So that is presently what I'm aiming to get. I've had a little bit better luck with mining the past few days, so that's what we're going to jump into first, because still working on that grind up to the mole. The 5 mil and some change does not come easy. But I've given a new laser on the Prospector a try, so I'm very excited to give that a spin. I had pretty good results with it thus far, so I'm hoping that continues. Alright, and we're going to start heading towards Daymar.
You are clear to launch.
Light sticks in place here. I recently converted to the Klein as opposed to the Impact we had previously. So I appreciated the Impact because it had the modules, which I felt like helped out a pretty good bit. But then I was watching some videos on all the different mining heads, and a lot of people were saying the Klein is actually kind of the way to go because there's so many bigger rocks now that like a solo prospector is going to have trouble cracking.
Thank you.
Technically, the strongest laser you could get is the Helix, but it messes with your stability so much that it's really not worth it. So everyone was recommending the Klein instead. So I figured I would give it a spin. And so here we are. Dig background track. You know what? While I'm thinking about it, let me put my availability to mining as well. Hopefully we'll get some hits on some guide sessions today. That would be nice. I really want that Vulture paint. It looks clean. Imagine this skin, or this Prospector. It's like silver with the kind of tealish color. Imagine that on a Vulture. Whoo, buddy. All you gotta do is get one. And just get one. I'm also big sad that I had to work this weekend because the armor set people got for doing 3 sessions this past weekend is it is good. So I'm hoping the rest of the armor sets are the Artemix ones because they look so good. And I'll actually be around this upcoming weekend to help out. We can go ahead and force our way out of Quantum there. Alright, Daymar. That's yellow. There's Selin. Hardcore. Daymar should be over here. That's gonna be Microtech, isn't it? Yep. Daymar? Daymar. Hey, buddy. There's already a ship over here. Cool. Fortunately, we're going the opposite direction of that. Because there are many things that your boy's not a fan of. Mining on the dark side of the planet, definitely one of them. Engaged. Sweet. All right. Well, we'll head. When's this probably gonna be? Southeast will be our heading of choice for today. Anything immediately in front of us? Ooh. That's gonna be a single rock. You can tell by the RS signature, if it's only like 1700 something, that's a single rock. Alright, a lot of flatness ahead of me. Let's hope we get some pings on the radar sooner rather than later. Ooh. Ooh, 7800? That's probably 5 or 6 rocks. Or 3, I guess. Gotta be some big... Nope, there's 4 of them. There's 4 of them. I'm not crazy. Alright, boyos, what we got today? Survey says... Ooh, 13 mass. Yeah, it's mostly titanium. We'll pass on you. I will respectfully swipe left. Uh, 30% barrel. Like, it's a big rock for sure. Ooh. Okay, nope. And that amount of Hephaestonite would be amazing. But solo prospector? Not happening, Chief. Yeah, that 19 ain't happening either. Well, unlucky. Oh, that's northeast. So we're going southeast. There's a cluster of hand minables, which I don't care about. Are you anything fun? This might be 2 smaller rocks. Let's see. Nope. Cluster of hand minables. It is all good. Oh, that's a single rock over there. Bah. Reroute and continuing on. Ooh, 7K signature. This will be a cluster. Just like 4. Yep. Now will Rock and Jesus be kind to me? Whoop. Easy does it. I mean, not smack into the ground. Ooh, that's some Bexalite. I will absolutely take that. That small chunk not worth. This, however, it's only 29%, but that will be better than nothing, as they say. Full send. Maybe, just maybe, I'll get a lucky break on this one. At the very least, checking out won't hurt. These are down. I'm sorry, did I drift off of it? Huh. Alright then. Unstabilize, get back up there. Thank you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Easy, little dog. Don't need you exploding on me now. Come on. Come on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, God. That should charge before it gets out. Nope. Okay. Sorry. And don't make me lose all of it. Oh, this is minimum power. And skadoosh. There we go. I'll let those settle for a second. Come on, give me something good. Ooh, that might be too big for me to crack. 17, yeah. Depending on how much resistance a rock has, I may be able to push like 12 or 13k mass. Anything bigger than that is... ain't happening, Chief. Ugh. Iron and inert? Gag me with a spoon. 20k mass. Boo. Alright, so my only hope is a good break over here. Wow. It's another like 3% Bexalite. Not worth. Oh. 30%? I'm not crazy about it. That's probably the best break I'm going to get off of this. Unless one of these is literally cracked. Yeah. I mean, that's not a 50-50, but close enough for government work, as they say. Whoa, whoa, my brother in Christ, hello. I'm trying to scan these rocks. Do not need you interfering with my duties, my guy. It's only a quarter. I don't think any of these are going to be majority, honestly. Almost 50-50 split was probably the best I'm going to get. Oh, nope. I stand corrected. It's a nice little 60% right there. We'll take that. We'll big take that. Oh, 12%. Eh. One more good one. Nope. 2070. Cool. fine. I guess this one is not... Eh. Even though it says 0% inert material, don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, I don't think those are going to be worth additional siphons. Unfortunate, but fine. Alright, southeast again. On the road again. This might be a cluster. I don't know, it didn't pop up to like 4 clicks though. Yeah, that's hand binables. Like, it's fine, just not what we're looking for. Ooh, 12.5k? Ooh, this is gonna be a nice cluster. How many are we looking at? Like 6? Ooh, buddy. Sir. Don't mind if I diddly do. Hello, gorgeous. What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 rocks. 7 is a lucky number. Let's see if it's mine. I'll start with this one back here. It's probably going to be too big for the prospector, but I'll check. Oh my god. Jesus! Almost 50% laranite on 38k mass. Woo! Oh, if only. If only. Come on, give me some rocks with that spread that I can crack. Nope. Titanium and inert? Yes. Barrel? Nah. I guess barrel will do if I can't do anything else. Oh my god, 21k mass? I probably can't crack these other 2 big ones here, but I'll check. You never know. Yeah, that one's Borays. Agricium, nah. Let me guess, you're also going to be too big for me to take. Yep. I mean, 18 at... I'm willing to try it just because it's got laranite. I don't think it'll work. Because I do some pretty good resistance shred, but yeah, not enough for that. That's fine. Worth a shot. Alright, so what was our little barrel rock? Is it this one? No. This one? Yeah. But I'm not normally... Oh god. Oh, easy, Simba. I'm not normally a big fan of barrel, but I have learned that basically any of the tier 2 material is worthwhile. Because if you just hold out for like the top of tier 2 or tier 1 exclusively, you're gonna spend so much time like just hunting for rocks. You're never gonna find anything. I don't like that. It's not moving. Come on, buddy. Just ease on in there. Almost. Cut the power, cut the power. Whoa, okay. Oh god, oh god. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Sheesh. I felt like it was lagging. I knew I felt that. Let's get back up there. Come on. I don't trust it anymore since it's lagging so much. I'm like, it's just gonna randomly jump all the way up into it. Calling it now. It's gonna happen. Come on. I know you can do it. Come on, get there, get there, get there. Please. Okay, now you're just being a tease, Rock. Now you are just being a tease. Come on. Fine, I'll inch a little bit closer. Does this help, my dude? No, full power. This green shake is so real. Please just get back in the green and crack. Please. There we go. Stay there. Stay there. Nope. Go back up. Go back up. You sons of a bitch. Come on. Oh, nope, nope. Come on, we're right there. We're right there. Go back, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back, go back. Come on, I just need a little bit more from you, buddy. Just a little bit more. Come on, that should be enough, right? Okay, it's just delayed and cracking. That's fine. I'm gonna take this opportunity to back up because I don't trust it. Game, you good? One. There it goes. So you can always hit F1, F2 to check your mobiGlas like general panel and then the map. And if both those load back to back, that generally means you're safe from a 30K, which is like the most known crash. Tell any Star Citizen veteran that 30K is incoming, they'll know what you're talking about. But usually if F1, F2 doesn't work, that's an indicator that a 30K is on the way, which is always bad news for us. 36, well, almost 40, 60, but on any good brakes over here. 100% titanium, 100% nope. That's 40, 60 again. Any at least 50-50ers in here? That's 60-30, but it's with inert material. I mean, I guess I didn't specify what the other one was, huh? Monkey's paw. That's a real monkey's paw moment. Hey, here's a 100% barrel pit. I'll definitely take that. Thank you. Ooh, that's 95%. Good stuff. Does this one actually require another brake? Yeah, I mean, it's only 7% barrel anyway. I ain't gonna mess with it. I'm normally not a big fan of taking on too much, but we'll take these. I'd rather have the lower percentage of barrel with titanium than the slightly higher percent and the inert material, because inert is worth nothing. So like, I'd rather have a little bit with titanium than nothing. Although that did almost push me to the cap. I'm almost at capacity here. So we'll scoop up the last of this. I mean, I've got, what, one SCU and a half, essentially. There we go. Sweet. Alright. Let's get the heckers out of here. I'm gonna set my point for Crew 01. So my homework for myself last night was vacating everything to Crew 01. I am redoing that as my home station, since it's a lot closer to the decent mining spots now. Previously, Arc 01 was my go-to place because it was right next to Lyria, which is where the Quantanium was. And you know, Quantanium is still good, but it's a lot rarer, and the rest of Lyria's spawn pool, not as useful anymore. Not as useful. So that, combined with me just not wanting to make this trek every single time to unload stuff, made me realize that it'll just be easier to shift all my items over and set up Crew 01 as my new base of operations. So that's what I got to do last night. I also discovered an interesting thing last night. Anyone who's been following their patch notes and all that jazz, they allegedly fixed the thing that people were using to dupe items, armor, gem boxes, blah blah blah. They allegedly patched that out. However, a lot of people were reporting that their loadouts were grandfathered in and like still able to be brought on, which I've experienced myself. However, one thing that happened to me was my Cuddy Black and my Scorpius both had their loadouts like removed. I don't know exactly how, but I had my Scorpius set up with 2 rifles, 2 pistols, a med gun, and a tractor beam, and all that went away. And then I also had 2 ARs and 2 SMGs in my Cuddy Black. You know, it's like a landing craft, so figured to have some high power weaponry there. Well, all that went away, and I was very upset because I was like, I didn't save the loadouts, I didn't change anything. They should still be, you know, being grandfathered in, as it were. But that seemed to have not been the case. So just for funsies, I tried to remake my Cuddy Black loadout as well. Update a little bit, put 2 ARs, an LMG, and a sniper in there, and lo and behold, it saved. Like it's part of that loadout now. I've repaired it and reclaimed it, and the weapon rack is restocking like it used to. However, not 15 minutes later, I did the same thing to my Scorpius. Nothing. Excuse me. So I don't know if they're like, it's a very slow rollout to their individual servers or what have you, but it seems to still be, you know, feasible to make a new loadout if you don't have one already. ATC. Oh, it gave me one on the bottom here. Yay. A little faster. Slide in nice and easy here. Overshoot just a hair. That's fine. Isn't it nice and gentle like? Touchdown. Very nice. Let's go turn this into the refinery. One other reason I'm also migrating over to Crew 01 here is because I I made the mistake of setting up a bunch of work orders all around the system. Problem is, I'm a very forgetful person. So I got the pop-ups once where everything was at, and then I logged back in later and was like, wait, where are all my orders at? Because there's not a good way to track them in game. You know, you get the pop-up once, but it's not like it saves to your notification feed or anything like that. There's no markers for you. So I was like, ooh, I'm gonna have to go to most of the, like, all the L stations that I feel like I would have visited to make sure I get all my loads. And so that took me forever to fly around and get that done. But lesson learned, just consolidate everything. The refinery bonuses are nice, but they are not enough to justify the extra time and fuel costs spent flying all around the verse to pick them up. Just consolidate everything to one spot. Makes it easy. Ooh. Hello, Mr. Refinery. I know you're probably sick of seeing me coming here. Well, guess what? I got another one for ya. We're gonna refine all this shit. Dynex solvanation. Whew. Sweet. Let me say, we got a Caterpillar for a few more days. I'm gonna put it to use, hauling back a ton of mining orders. It'll be great. And back up we go. I'm trying to figure out how I took 2 random damage at some point. Pardon me.
To the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Prospector 2, once again.
Your vehicle has been delivered.
Alright, Hangar 2. Actually, before you head out, since my thirst is getting a little low. Chug, chug, chug. Don't mind me just slamming a cruise back. As one does. Ta-da. There we go. Now it's decoration. Boop. You gonna let me in? Thank you. Alright, server is lagging a little bit, which is unfortunate. I don't know how old the server is. That could be part of it. Oh. Let me out, let me out, let me out. Ground clear.
And please visit again.
Engage. Badoosh. Real nice thing. I like just being close. Honestly, I think the travel time is the main reason I've shifted everything over here. Because imagine having to make a trip like 3 or 4 times this length every single run. Like it'd start to add up real fast. Like I'd probably honestly still be in Quantum coming back to the refinery if I was going back to Archaeal 1 like I usually do. But I don't mind the change of scenery. It's not all bad. Although I don't know if I'll ever set Crusader as my actual like home planet, because I know they fixed the atmosphere, or made it a lot less imposing of a thing to get through. I just don't know if I could do it. Let Quantum spool clear my route. Hello, Daymar. And we're back. Back again. Right? Kudra or mine? Ooh. Alright, we'll take this. I got word it was about to throw me on the dark side of the planet for a second. We are copacetic, as I say. And hard bank this way. Alright, northwest. Our new direction of travel. I don't know if this is going to be... What do we got down here? It's definitely a ship. Is that a fellow prospector? Sure enough is. Oh. Ooh, he's broken up a good cluster. Very nice. Well, I will carry on then. Actually, if he's over here, I don't want to take any of his potential spots. So we'll relocate to a different region of the planet. Anything else on the bright side? I don't think so. This may throw me on the dark side, but it'll be fine. Like I can still work on the dark side of the planet. I just prefer the light side because it's easier for me to not slam into the ground. Oh, I thought for sure cutting my engines would knock me out of Quantum. Well, today I learned. good, buddy. Is there another prospector over here? Thing is, with some of these ship markers, you can never tell if it's going to be on the same side of the planet as you or not. Is it moving? No, it was moving with me. Okay. Well, let's check some of these initial sites, I suppose. Where are you? This looks like a decent cluster. 4 or 5 rocks, probably. Certainly worth checking, at the very least. Or, yeah. Okay. Nothing crazy, but who knows? Oh no, that's 5 of them. They were just stacked on top of each other. Cool. Alright, slow your roll. What do we got? Of course they're not wanting to scan. There we go. I don't know why that works. I was told just shooting the rocks until they solidify and your bullets aren't phasing through them is the best approach. I mean, it's only 30%, but it is gold. Also, are these directly mineable? I seen that correct? I mean, yeah, that one's yellow, so it's not glitched. Is this? Ooh. We're about to have some Quantanium shenanigans here. I may try. I may try. What is this one? Iron. Hephaestionite? Ooh, okay. This is a good cluster. This is a real good cluster. I like this cluster a lot. Got some Hephaestionite, some gold, and some quants. This is some tier 1 material right there, plus some bonus Quantanium. This is going to be a nice haul if I can crack them. Emphasis on if. Come on, buddy. Wait for that. I forgot to text me. Oh, come on, laser. Don't do that. I don't know if moving it actually does anything, but I'm willing to try. Should have brought the the attachable mining gadgets with me. Probably help. I mean, it's 0 resistance, so one would think. A little bit closer. I'm right on the danger zone. According to this, I should be able to do it. It's only medium. Guess it's a matter of how much patience do I have. I see just it's a little sliver down there. Let's try to find maybe just a different angle. It's probably copium that'll change anything, but you know. It's worth looking at. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be doing anything. Turn. Back up a little bit. Does that help at all? I mean, it kind of seems to. Okay. Why are you being like this? You're only supposed to be medium difficulty. Oh, okay. We're jumping a little bit. We're jumping. Keep it up. Keep it up. Come on, you stupid ba. Yeah, this might be doable. Might be doable. It's gonna take a minute. I could do especially this much Hephaestonite. Ooh, this would be a good payday. A real good payday. I do not mind just vibing here for a minute. As long as that bar keeps on doing its thing and pumping up, we're good. It's just taking a minute. On mine laser. That is getting up there though. Love to see that. Monitor threat from Chante Oldman. Oh no, Gary, your cousin's in trouble. Ooh, buddy. We're like halfway there. It's fine. Let the rock cook. Quite literally. Let it cook. I don't trust a request from anyone whose name is Fortune. Aline Saladana. Or Saldana. Isn't there a celebrity with that last name? I feel like there is. Ooh, buddy. Oh, we're moving along now. Alright, here comes the fun part. Balancing my energy out. Whoop, okay, okay, okay. Oh, you get your ass back up there. Woo! Ooh, that's nice. That's real nice. Let that settle for a second. Got any pure Hephaestonite breaks? Pure breakers over here. 5%. Not what we're looking for. Ooh. Okay. Not shabby. I am being a little more picky with this because we have the Hephaestonite gold and Quantanium all around here. So like if it's not a very, very good piece, not getting sucked up right away. That require Oh, these pieces actually require further breakage. I think this is the first one I've seen that actually requires a double break. Interesting. Ooh, 7. All right. I will leave the Hephaestionite for now. Because I ain't gonna lie. I don't know. Can I even start breaking this one? Oh, I guess I can. It looks like it's embedded in the cliffside. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't know how I'm hitting it right now, but sure. Just keeping it in the middle here. Love it. Come on. Beautiful. Let me just double check these and see, because we got impure Hephaestionite breaks on this one. We can siphon those. That's 100% iron, so 100% not worth. Oh, I like that instability. Yes, yes, yes. Give me that. Uh, 70. Nah. Again, right now I'm looking for just the pure Hephaestionite, because I got that gold and that Quantane to consider. And then, should I have room after the fact, I will get the rest of this. Honestly, finding a piece of Quantanium that I myself can crack is huge. Because Quantanium is so much rarer now, but they jack the value of it up super high. I think it's like 200. I think it's upwards of 250k per SCU now, like refined. It is kind of bonkers. Okay, this is going to be challenging. What I'm hearing is you're saying I can't do it. Well, you might be right, but we'll leave that for a moment. First, let's go ahead and crack up this gold. Well, I figure we'll go ahead and crack and siphon. Oh, I don't even have to crack that because this is just ready to go. Nice. Okay, we'll take that. Ooh. I don't know how volatile Quantanium is now. Because that was the thing that made it challenging previously, was that it was really volatile, right? Like you could try to maintain its power level and it would just jump everywhere. I have no clue if they've changed that a whole lot or not with this update. I guess we'll see. Alright, now it says it's medium. Workable. Let's see what we got. This one, I do not care how long I gotta sit here. This will be worth it. Actually, while I'm sitting here, hold up. Let me do this. Look up regolith. We are looking at data tables, refining. Nope, market prices. Yeah, so refined Quantanium per SCU is 25k. Compare that to Bexlite, the next best, 7.9. It is spiking like a motherfucker now. Okay, ease it in there. We're just gonna try to bounce it in between the middle here. Give it a little oomph. Don't you let that fall. Don't you fall. There we go. Whew. I'm surprised that had such a violent break apart, even though it was within the bounds. Guess that's quant for you. All right, before I siphon this, and it shouldn't be awful because crew 01 is literally right there. But siphoning up quant does put you on a timer. So it's always good to pre-plan your route if you can help it. Let's try and see if we got any pure quant pieces first. That's 44. I don't think they changed the quant timer. I don't want to take any chances. Okay, so we got 2 good pieces that will have quant in them. Bet. Hold on, is this another piece on the opposite side? It is. What are you? Ooh, okay. Quant plus inert. Quant is really, really good. But I mean, it's mostly inert. It's almost 60% inert. At that point, I don't know if that's like, quant is really, really good. I mean, I guess compared to everything else, right? It's... Well, you know what? Well, let me siphon the rest of this first, and then we'll see where I'm at. How about that?
Extraction mode on.
And some more quants. Even more quants. Oh. Yeah, screw it. Oh, that is going to be worth anything. Was this the farthest most one? I think so. Like it. And what else did I have that was siphonable? Festinite, iron. That had some good siphonable. Yep, here we go. Oh, I think they increased the timer. I think it used to be just 15 minutes, but I'm showing now, is that like 25 minutes? All right. Storage full. We can work with that. Let's go ahead and get out of atmosphere here. And I actually do not want to use my boost because that will cause the quant to get worse faster. I never thought that was real until I like saw the timer tick down myself, and I was like, oh, duly noted. Cool. Well, this will be a nice little payday. What's that? At 5 SCU, I think is what I've got. Yeah, 5.3 SCU of quant. That's over 125k payday right there. Just for that little chunk. And that's some good shit right there. Let me tell you what. see, I've got that and almost 9 SE of Svestonite. Another 18, 19k. And the 2.6 of gold. It's like 15, 16k. So not too shabby. Unfortunately, the iron appears to be unable to be... I swear I sold refined iron at one point, but now I've not been able to since then, and I don't know where... I don't... It might have been at Area 18. I'm genuinely not certain. I swear I sold refined iron at one point.
Quantum travel complete.
Let me warp, thank you. What we got on that? 20 minutes? Yeah, we're good. We are so good.
Mining mode off. Quantum travel complete.
Come on, markers, show up, please. Why are these not showing up? Hello, markers? Let me clear my route, or try to. Hey, this is gonna be a problem. Quantum markers for the station don't show up. There we go, finally. Had to point directly at it. I was like, I can definitely make this trip in 20 minutes. Like, I'm fine. This is so much faster.
Quantum travel complete.
Oh. Usa, we're fine. Ah, this is gonna be a good payday. I'd love to see that.
Landing.
Go.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Hey, thanks, Tower. Appreciate you giving me one in line with my approach. You're a real one.
Landing gear down.
Let's see if I can not overshoot this time. How about that? Oh. Okay. Still overshot just a little, but not nearly as much as I've done previously. I'm gonna be extra careful coming in here. And until touchdown.
Successful. Engines off.
Alright, let me out. Gotta store this thing before it goes boom on us. Open says me. Hello, thank you. Alright, get this ish stored. Hello? Elevator. Elevator. Thank you. Got very concerned for a moment there. second to load in.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Prospector, store. And we're golden. Love that. Mm. Take me to the refinery. New service desk. We're back once again. Order number 5. Dynamic solvenation. Iron. Quantanium. Actually, I guess I don't need to worry about refining the iron because I can't sell it. Sweet. Love that. Elevator. There we go. I was very concerned for a moment.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle
Ooh.
Retrieval System.
Alright, we'll do one more run in the prospector and then we'll hop on over to the vulture for some salvage. Or we may even bring out a ground or a Cuddy Black to go maybe hit a few bunkers as well. Just, you know, feeling a little spicy. Want to get some weapons.
Vehicle
Still a little
flight.
upset my
Your vehicle
Scorpius loadout is gone. Because honestly, I would, unless we're specifically going to like, you know, specifically go to loot a bunch of stuff, I would honestly prefer taking the Scorpius down. Just flies a little bit nicer for me. Plus, it means that I can take either the ground bounties or... Okay. Got very nervous for a second there. It means I can take ground bounties or air bounties. But, you know, the Scorpius is quite a capable fighter. I mean, the Cutlass Black is still good. It's just like, it's not as maneuverable and, to me, doesn't have as much firepower as the Scorpius does. But since, you know, we're prone to dying or crashing or what have you and losing the Scorpius, it's not as fun to take it out since, you know, there's a risk of losing the weapons there.
You are clear to launch.
We are once again making our way to Daymar. Ooh, let me not hit the doors. There we go. Excuse me.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Please visit again. Oh, we will. We'll be back. Send it. Excellent. Let's see if we can't get lucky and find another another good rock cluster. Surprised there are not as many people on Spectrum as you would think, especially given how big this free fly event is currently. Someone did the math. I think they gave away like almost 40 million credits worth of ships for people to use for the duration of the event. A little bit of something for everyone to try all aspects of the game.
Quantum travel complete.
It's yellow, so Daymar's right here. Yeah.
Quantum travel engaged.
I'm not sure if that's our prospector buddy over there or not.
Quantum travel
Is there like 3 ships? What the heck? Alright, well, let's not go there then. That looks like they are popping, as the kids say. We'll go to the opposite side of the planet. We'll just kind of vibe. Don't mind us. Just over here doing some mining. Tamdon Plains Aid Shelter. Whoop. Right, our heading of this run will be north. Cool. Works for me. Fun. What are you? You are hand minables. Okay. I'll roll that out pretty quick. Alright, well, we'll go check out these. Well, this looks like it's just a singular rock. And maybe a duo at best. Where's this other cluster at? Yeah, that is definitely a single rock. Okay. Well, ain't that just unfortunate? Maybe that's just like a singular big rock. Ooh, something popping from 8K away. That's a single rock. Man. Oh, let me double check just to be on the safe side. Yeah, that's a singular rock. Boo. Ooh. Yes, there we go. Now we've got a cluster we can work with. One's all right on a cliffside too. Oh, that's so kind of them. Start with these two up top. See if we got anything fun. Oh, was someone here previously? Why did they break like? Oh, yeah, someone's been around here relatively recently. What the heck? That's 40% Laranite. I mean, unless I was being really picky, I wouldn't leave something like that. Yeah, that is not great. This is so weird. Is it just because everyone's consolidating on like the bright side of the planet? And this is cool that I can come across sites that like people already come across. Like now I know, oh, there's been a prospector running around here. Or maybe a mole, I don't know. I only suspect a prospector because I feel like a mole would probably at least, you know, if you pardon the pun, take a crack at the bigger rocks. I mean, these are all kinds of broken up. Um, Interesting. And most of these I wouldn't have taken or tried to crack either, to be honest. 25k. What does this one say? Margarisium. Eh. Okie dokie then. So maybe we won't go north. Let's go west. Okay, are you the 13? You're 3720. Means probably 2. Yeah, 2. Means more than likely this though. Yeah, this is almost 12. Yeah, 12. I can't speak today. 12.4k. Yeah, this is going to be another cluster over here. Let's see if this has also not already been hit by our resident fellow miner, whoever's out here.
Fracturing mode on. Mining mode on.
These are all on tricky slopes. Anything we break's going to fall down to the bottom. Come on, give me some good rocks. Impossible. Oh, with that Laranite amount? I mean, 18k probably not do anything to it. No, not really. Yeah, that's not budging. That's fine. Trying's free. What does this have? Oh my God, 22k. You look like you might be mineable. 7k. And nah. $22k mass again. Nah. Can't do it. Okay, is this already fragmented? 30K mass rock? Man. There's so many rocks now that the prospector just cannot do. Ooh, this is doable though. Almost half Laranite. Oh, this is just ready for siphon. And screw it. Ugh. Okay, that's fine. It's effectively for almost 3 SCU of worthless because, you know, iron. It's probably fine. I was going west, correct? There's northwest. It's north. Alright, west. RS Signature 620. Yeah, you're a bunch of hand minables. Whew. I'm cropping up 15K away. And it's a singular rock. Messed up, man. Well, now we're getting two different things here. Hold up. That was actually a cluster. Love to see that. Question is anything gonna be good? Now what? 4 of them? All right, that's workable. 5 of them.
Extraction mode on. Mining mode on.
Any fun ones in here? 5K mass. That's breakable. Medium titanium barrel. Again, normally I would say barrel is Garboda, but since this is almost 60%, it's worth giving the old college try, they say. Oh, I'll tell you, that is not a whole lot of green to work with. Inch up just a little bit. It seems like the closer to the middle between the optimal and danger zone you get more laser power. That helped us crack that really big rock previously. And just a little too close. Oh, come on, laser, don't do that. Oh, I just had to give it some encouragement. Huh.
Warning. Power critical.
Okay, even.
Power critical.
Such a narrow bar to work with. Problem is, even like minimum power is still enough to almost break it. Here for consideration. See what everyone else has going on. Ooh, I like that instability. That's some Quantanium. But I'll need probably at least 2 other rocks here that I can break. Make that worth. Oh my god, what? Ooh. Hello? Ooh, buddy. They are trying me today. Look at how small that zone is. It says it's easy. I don't know if I'd call it that. Oh boy, this is gonna be really tough. Like that is almost no green zone to work with. Right, come on. Probably gonna be one of the harder rocks I've encountered in a while. And it says it's easy. I would like to disagree, Misk. I believe your assessment of this rock is inaccurate. Because have you seen the size of that optimal zone? It ain't a lot, Chief. It ain't a lot. Right, inching just a little bit closer. See if this helps out. I'm calling it now. This thing is probably gonna blow up in our face. Like, especially with as narrow of a zone as we have. There seemed to be some magical sweet spot I was just in a second ago. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, come on, laser. Come on, laser. I know you're unstable as shit. I need you to start increasing for me. Let's clarify. Increasing and staying that way. Here we go. I'm gonna put full power to shield to be on the safe side. Please, laser. I know I am like within danger zone. Not a whole lot I can do about it, unfortunately. I know this thing said it was going to be an easy rock, and it's like, nope, we're just not going to charge at all. It always does that initial bit, and then it's like, nah. What if we changed our mind? Hey, come on, y'all do that a little bit, and then it's just like, maybe not. I think the rock is suffering from performance anxiety. Anything? Come on, you won't get past like an 8th charge. Again, Misk says this is an easy rock. I am inclined to disagree with their assessment. Okay. Getting a little progress. I just need to keep on doing that. Come on, buddy. There you go. There you go. No, no, you not. Come on. I need you to raise, grow, whatever terminology you want to use to increase your size. Please. This is another really good potential payday. I need you to work with me here. Oh, Mr. Quants. No, you go back up. Go back up. Okay, now you're just throwing. You're throwing for content. Seriously? Alright. Well, screw you, Rock. Screw you. Literally spent all that time to get halfway and it was just like, nah, just kidding. I'm not gonna hold any charge. Well, finally, something I can actually make progress on. My God, that thing jumps up super fast. Give me some pure breaks. 50-50. Oh, great. Okay, me seeing 100% titanium break hopefully means we've also got 100% Essenite amongst one of these. Ooh, 200%ers. I feel like that should bode well for me, right? Three 100% titanium breaks. Great. That's useless. And there's our one Hephaesonite break. Goodness gracious. So this is a much easier break quantum rock. Sure, we'll grab our 100% barrel pieces from over here. Might as well. It's another piece that requires an additional break. It's all titanium in there anyway. I ain't gonna bother with it. I had to make a list of things that were not worth my time. That would be on it. Alright, what's this little foot piece down here? What are you? Crimson titanium. Bet. Sure. Oh, it's going down. They're yelling timber. Oh, there's 100% barrel. Whoops. Alrighty. Right, and I'll try one more time on this Quant Rock to see if it will play nice since I've given it the second to cool down. See, now it says it's easy. Oh, come on, buddy.
Warning. Power critical. Warning. Power critical.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh, you're right there. No, come on. Yes! Got it. And just in time, we actually have a quest here. Sweet. Got a Mr. Edward Dragon requesting our assistance. Wonderful. Get Discord fired up here. Sweet. Got a good foundation, so we can work with that. I'll definitely be able to help him out in just a second. I'm kind of wishing I hadn't siphoned some of these earlier pieces now. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to break this or not. Ooh, that's a nice Quantanium piece right there. Give me that. Trying to game her. Alright. If I can get one other quantum rock off of this, I will consider it very good. Ooh, barreling quant. Look at that. And a quarter quant. And we are capped. Lovely. Start breaking Atmo. Hydrogen fuel 75%. That's fine. I got the second. Go ahead and invite him. The group here. Wins. Invite him. And I'll have to double check my key binding for using a party chat, because I know I've got prox comms on one of the buttons. I don't remember what the rest of them are. Quantum travel engaged.
Quantum travel complete.
On quantum points. Oh, nice. He is in our server. Excellent. Quantum markers. Please come up. So it should be. And Bazinga. Swoop. There we go. Hello, Cruel. Well, so first up, we got Mr. Edward Dragon here. He knows the basics. It has problems with the bigger rocks, and knows nothing about gadgets. Which is excellent. That is what we are here to do, is to help educate. Once we get quantum load dropped off, should be good to go.
Hello. Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Oh, Tower, you did me dirty this time, my dude. I thought we were cool. Guess that's what I get for thinking, huh? Fine, this is still more than workable.
Landing gear down.
Dirt. And touchdown. Oop.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Wait. Let's go get this turned in, and we can start helping this fine young fella. Or lady, who might assume. Whoop.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle
Store
Retrieval
Prospector.
Vehicle Retrieval System.
Alright. Shoot him a message real quick. Just trying to coordinate and see where he wants to meet. I figure we could either meet up here at the station, or if he wants to meet out in the field somewhere, you can just show him what the modules do. To the refinery. Pretty sure if I do this, it's Prox comms. Oh, he's got a 600. Oh, we all have a 600i, but yeah. Little prospector. Set up a work order. Spontaneum, titanium, laranite, festinite. With our powers combined, we make you very rich. Yes, thank you. Bet. Alright, so he's gonna be coming to us. Let us that for now. Call elevator. Excuse me. Cool. And we shall wait for him to get here. But while I'm doing that, let's real quick call link and start to chat. Connect to audio channel. I think this is should be Prox comms. So we'll fire this up. Comlink. Should be ba da ba ba da ba.
Hello?
Testing 1, 2. That was Prox chat. Testing 1, 2. Edward, if you can hear me, just message me either in the game chat or over on Spectrum. think that was working. We'll see. Gonna mess with my keybinds for a second here. Controls, key bindings. Towards the bottom, I'm pretty sure. VoIP and how, yep. Push to talk. Proximity only. Okay, cycle through audio channels is numpad. Can't hear you. Okay. Oh, I can't type. Wait. What about now? All right, I think that was... Yeah, Proxcom should still work either way. Interesting. I didn't realize the chat could go so high that it would like hold that. I'm figuring out. Why don't I just do this? Hold up. Do VoIP head tracking. Push to talk, prox only. Okay, so yeah, this is prox only. Oh. Prox it has that. Testing 1, 2. Is this any better? No idea. He may or may not be able to hear me. Okay, but good to know, because I don't know if you can see it. Audio master, blah blah blah. Music, boom. There's a way to set what my audio input is, because that may be the issue. Oh. Ah. Would certainly do it. Yeah, I think I fixed it. Is this any better? Because it may have been using my webcam mic, which is not super great. Yeah. Awesome. I realized the Star System was still using my default audio thing, which is not my actual microphone. Yeah, technology be like that sometimes. But this works out really, really well. Awesome. I'll start getting some of my resources together so I can walk you through this. Fortunately, the gadgets are super useful, but very situational when they're useful. So there's not too much to cover with that. And then we can keep on going from there. Cool. I'm so glad I got that figured out. Hooray! Right, data tables, we got that. Oh, nice. Hey, I see you're almost here. Hooray! Quick question. Did you do much mining before this patch? Like, were you around for the Quantanium meta, or is this your first time getting into mining? Talking just makes it so much easier and it keeps it entertaining for you guys. Did some mining before. Okay. Swoop. He like teleported over there. Okay, gonna say if you did mostly a whole lot of mining, yeah, pre Theory 18, where it was basically you only hunted for Quantanium and that was the only viable mineral. Let me throw on. I'll get armored up. Excuse me. And then where's my other gadget? Is it in the backpack? Yep. How did I know? How did I know that was where it's at? Oh, so there's a Sabir. And Optimax. Did he fly past me? Oh, here he goes, coming back around. One other thing while I'm thinking about, what is your current prospector loadout? Do you happen to know it off the top of your head? The loadout will also determine a lot of improvements to be made. The other thing too, it's all good. Tower's been acting a fool today. What's your current prospector loadout, like laser and accessories if applicable? Silly ATC. Trying to start a fight today. Okay, that's pretty good. Hofstad is a very, very reliable mining head currently. Honestly, most mining heads are viable minus the Lancet and the Helix. So the mining heads themselves don't make too big a difference. The big thing is how comfortable you are using or not using any of the accessories that could go on it. Speaking of accessories, let me get it pulled up here. Gotcha. Well, fortunately, neither of those are super required. The attachments are nice if your mining laser lets you use them. Hello, hello. Howdy, howdy. All right, we'll go ahead and I'll fire up my prospector so I can show you what I'm working with.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Hangar 2. Doop-a-doop. All right, so this is my prospector. I've actually currently got a Klein. I cannot speak today. I've got a Klein laser on this thing. The Klein, from what I've understand, just looking at the numbers, is a great like middle of the pack laser. The only downside to it is that it does not have any attachment slots. It does make it easier to, you know, manage the loadout because, well, you don't have any attachments to consider, but it also means you don't have anything to help even it out if you're not used to it. As the Klein's got pretty good stats. It shreds resistances, which means you can actually get larger rocks. But the trade-off is that it bumps the instability a lot. So unless you're used to more unstable rocks, which if you've done Quantanium mining, you've already dealt with the worst of it, it's not too bad. So that's what I got currently. Again, I would say most of the other mining lasers are viable depending on how much you want to have to pay attention during the process. The only ones I would say would like recommend against using are the Lancet and the Helix, because the Lancet used to be go-to for Quantanium because of its stability bonus, but it's been kind of thrown to the wolves with its stat bonuses now. So it's still a good utility laser if you have a mole or multiple people doing mining, but otherwise it's just not great on its own. And Helix suffers from the same thing it's always suffered, in that it's the strongest laser, does a lot to help crack your rocks, but again, jumps up instability and also resistance. So like, it's really strong, but it makes rocks, you know, you don't have a lot of green zone to play with, and it's harder to play within it. So to me, the risks are not worth it for the Helix. But the Klein and the Hofstad kind of sit in the middle of those, where they provide, you know, decent bonuses without too many penalties. Yeah, they're basically support lasers. You don't want to take a Lancet out on a solo prospector. Again, the only time I would honestly ever even remotely consider the Lancet is putting it on a mole, if you get that far. Or if you know you're operating with a group, then you maybe could get away with a Lance on the prospector. But basically every other laser is going to be more useful in that case. As far as modules go, my philosophy is this: I much prefer the passive modules because you get their value permanently, so long as you don't, you know, blow up the rock or cause severe damage or anything like that. And while the active modules are a lot stronger in their effects and a lot cheaper, For me personally, I just prefer the passive ones, also because then I don't have to think about them at all. As for which module I'd recommend, it honestly depends on what you feel like you need more help with. Like depending on the bonuses you're looking at. Hold on, let me bring up the chart because I forget them off the top of my head. It's been a minute. There you go. So like if you're looking at something like the focus line, for example, they increase your window size by, you know, pretty substantial margins. So if you're using something like, I don't know if a Helix can take them or not, but to me, the module's main purpose is to offset some of the weakness of whatever your particular laser has. But like, you know, the focuses are good for charge window. The torrents are good for charge rate. Let's see. And honestly, probably the torrent and the focus are the two that I would recommend the most because again, helping with either a bigger zone for you to play around in or making you charge faster so you don't have to maintain it as long. To me, those are both like very nice quality of life / ease of use things. So I would take those over pretty much every other module. And again, that's assuming your laser allows them. Also, whenever possible, oh, can't get power into most of the rocks. Gotcha. Yeah, that's unfortunately something that there's not a whole lot we can do with the size 1 lasers because they made the power disparity between the size 1 and size 2 lasers pretty substantial as of late. Probably the best thing, you said you're using a Hofstede, correct? Hang on one sec. Let's see. Hofstede. Bring this over just a little bit. All right, so just looking at the quick stats, Hofstede gives you 1 slot, and its bonuses are shredding resistance, increasing in stability, then increasing charge rate, window, blah blah blah. So, and it's minimum power is 5%, with a max power of 2100. So it's on the lower end of power. The only one that has a lower max power is actually the Arbor at 1890. So I think the big thing is if you look at something like Hofstede versus the Klein, right? Hofstede, you're looking at 2100 power with 30 resistance shred, whereas the Klein is 2220 power with 45 resistance shred. With the trade-off is that, you know, the Hofstede can slot in a module. Let's see. So just looking at the available modules, honestly, probably it might actually be worth going with one of the active modules. I know I normally am a fan of the passive ones, but none of the passives are going to help you with resistance, which is the main issue you're going to run into. Because unfortunately, there's not really a module that directly increases power directly. So having something to shred resistance would probably be your best bet. And for that, you'd probably be wanting the Rime module. It takes out 25% resistance, but increases your shatter damage and hurts your extract power mod, which, like, to me, extraction doesn't matter. Like, you're gonna siphon everything eventually anyway. It's just if you want to shave off a few seconds, I guess, for the process. Now that being said, if you want to use that module, like I said, I would suggest the rhyme for that. However, if we want to talk over the ground gadgets, you got a few other options here. There's actually two that would help you out, which are the only two I would honestly recommend getting. There's the Optimax and there's the Saber or Sabir. The Optimax is cool. It takes out 30% of your resistance, and it kind of has the unique bonus of helping with your mineral grouping. So basically, you know how when you break a rock and it randomly distributes where the minerals are at, that the Optimax kind of helps consolidate those, which depending on the minerals you're chasing, yeah, it puts the things together better, which is always to me extremely good. Um, Especially given my luck as of late getting minerals to stick together. I keep getting breaks that are like 30 and 40% and never over 50. The other gadget that you could look into is the Sabir, which shreds 50% resistance, so makes it really, really easy to crack. Um, Also gives you a 50% charge window. However, it also ups the instability of the rock by 15%. So if you feel confident in managing an unstable rock, Sabir is also a really, really good way to go. Will definitely let you hit the bigger rocks. Because I'm sure you've noticed they increase the average size of rocks that are spawning to try to help encourage multi-crew mining or like multi-ship mining, which is great. I always appreciate more of that, but it means our little prospectors can't quite do as much as they used to be able to. Yeah, those are the ones I would suggest mostly. So for gadgets, again, Optimax or Sabir, those are the two that are going to help your resistance shred. And then for an active module, Rhyme's going to be your best bet for helping out with your resistance shred. Two other options, if you just want to consider them, are the Surge and the Lifeline modules. Um, the Surge will actually shred some resistance, and actually think this is the one, Extract Power mod. I think that might actually be the laser power then, but Surge will help you crack through that. And then Lifeline is actually really good because it'll drop resistance and instability, but also increase the over or decrease the overcharge rate. So it's a lot. It basically helps work as a safety net in case you overcharge something, which I think is not wholly necessary unless you're going after like Quantanium specifically or very other volatile minerals. Um, yeah, those three are the only ones that are going to help you out with your resistance: Lifeline, Rhyme, and Surge. And again, I'd take Rhyme over pretty much anything. Actually, let me double check something. Biggest mass rocks of solar prospector. So I typically say anywhere in the like 11 to 12k range is about the most I'll do. Um, the only exceptions are if I see that it's like 12 to 13k, and there's a few particular minerals that actually decrease the resistance of the rock inherently. One second, let me pull that up. Data tables. Show the calculators. And bonuses. Or calculator. Alright, so the website doesn't actually have the exact bonuses, and I don't know them off the top of my head. But there are a few different like base metals that actually decrease the resistance of the rock overall. So if it's around the like 12 to 1300 range, I'll at the very least, you know, if it's a good mineral split, I'll at least saunter up and hit it with my laser for a few seconds to see. Because especially on the ones that shred the resistance, like the Hofstad does, sometimes the resistance is what makes a rock impossible. So the second you hit it, it then is starting to take into account that laser bonus, and it may change from impossible to medium or easy, depending on what you got. Oh, nice. Then yeah, I would reference that. If a rock's like right at the edge, like if it's sitting 12 to 13k, I would check and see if it's got one of those minerals that decreases its resistance. Because then that means realistically you might be able to finesse it. It might take a minute, but you should be able to finagle it regardless. And everything that I'm looking up, there is a website called, let me see if I pronounce this right. I think it's Regalith or Regalith. I'll type it out for you. Right. That website that is typed up has a lot of good mining resources. It has a list of, you know, all the L stations, what their bonuses are. Has a list of all of the mining lasers, gadgets, accessories, etc., etc. It's like your one-stop shop for mining resources. That I've been using to help remind me what the new minerals are too. Basically, yeah, because the thing is, if the resistance is low enough, you will be able to pump power into it. It may take a minute, but in theory, you should be able to still pump some power and eventually be able to crack it. And again, that's why I highly suggest equipping, like, even if it's just not too much, equipping like some light armor with a basic backpack and carrying one or two of those ground accessories. That way if you come across a rock that's just outside of the prospector's normal area, you can hop out, attach one of those accessories, and maybe be able to make the rock work. Have you ever used a ground one before? Do you know how to attach it? Yeah, little tablet things. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, like I said, I would just suggest if you want to like grab, I don't remember what it's called, but the yellow armor and backpack from any of the refinery stations, you can grab one of those, attach one of them to the bottom of the backpack, and store the other one in the backpack itself. Whenever you go mining, I would just suggest. I believe you can, and I believe their effects stack. As to if you can recover multiple from a rock or not, that I'm not certain of. I know you can at least normally recover one, but I don't know if like if you stack two or three on, I don't know if they all become recoverable or just one of them. Something I've not had to test yet. Yeah, that's been my experiences. As long as they are not destroyed by the explosion, you should be able to pick them up. Just look for their lights. They should be glowing a pretty good bit. Yeah, that is an interesting thing. I will have to test that eventually when I come across a rock that's worthwhile. Because full disclosure, I've not used the gadgets too much with his most recent mining endeavor. Because normally that I've taken the philosophy of I just look for rocks I can crack by default, and I'm okay. Like I basically hunt down the tier 2 material, and then if I come across any tier 1 or Quantanium, it's a bonus. What counts to freedom? What a username. I actually don't. I don't know if you can turn the lights off on them or not. I feel like it's one of those things where once you place them and activate them, the lights are just on all the time. Be nice if there's a way to turn them off while you're mining it. Oof, I'm sorry to hear that. But yeah, I'm not totally certain if there is a way to turn just the lights off or not. I guess technically you could always slot it on like the opposite side of the rock that your ship is on, and then just hope that when the rock breaks, it like gets crushed into the ground. Oh, while carrying it. And that I'm not certain of. I haven't used them too much. Although I'd be willing to bet you if you just put it into a backpack and then take it back out, it'll probably reset its state. Oh, was it paying attention on the keyboard? Interesting. Yeah, it's been so long since I've used them, to be honest. I don't remember if storing them turns off their lights or not. Um, but that would be my first guess, and if not, maybe try throwing it into a ship inventory, see if it resets it as well. Percentage is worthwhile. For the most part, if it is a tier 1 material, so like gold, or any of the most expensive ones, I'll pretty much take anything that's like 50% or above, in the base rock. For the tier 2 material, I generally try to keep it 60% or above. But it also, a lot of it's going to vary depending on like the size of the cluster you're at or anything like that. Because if I find a cluster of like 5 or 6 rocks and they're all sitting at like mid to upper 40s, to me that's still worthwhile because in total I'll still be able to get a pretty decent haul. But if it's only like 3 or 4 rocks and one of them has a tier 2 material at like 30%, I'm just moving to the next one. Because odds are when you break it, you're not going to get very clean breaks, and you're going to get a lot of garbage tier 3 material that's just eating up your reservoir space. Lowest worth material that's worthwhile. Ooh. Honestly, I normally take just about any tier 2 material. Hold on, let me bring up the list because there's like one specific one I normally don't bother with. Um, all right, so looking at the list, basically I will take anything that's in like the top half of tier 2 or above. So normally my low limit is barrel. I don't mind that. Usually I'll take it if there's literally nothing else around. But Agricium, since it's the lowest amount, I normally don't bother with that. And then anything that is tier 3, I'm just like, not worth my time. But yeah, barrel is normally where I will cut myself off at. Awesome. Well, glad I was helped to give you some pointers. Wish you best of luck in the rest of your mining ventures. If I may, where do you normally go mine at? Because I used to be all in for Lyria, but I've recently taken a shiny to Daymar. Nice, nice. Well, if you ever want to give Daymar a try, they apparently have the highest spawn rate for some of the tier 1 and upper tier 2 materials. So if you ever look for a change of location, highly recommend checking that out. I'm glad I could help you out, sir. Again, wish you best of luck on your future mining endeavors. Yes, Crusader. Hence why Cruel 1 has become my new home. I used to be based out of Arkel 1, and then, everything changed. Yeah, the good old quant meta. Just pop over to Lyria, pop back up, call it a day. Yeah, honestly, I'm okay with it because when it was just Quantanium and nothing else, it was like, well, you go do one thing all the time, and that's not bad. It's chill, but I appreciate that there's like an actual like, oh, there's other material we can go after now. I'm glad that they brought a lot of stuff in line with Quantanium and then just upped Quantanium to ridiculous levels while also making it rare. Makes mining a lot more variable, and I am always a fan of that. Sweet. Gotcha. Yeah. Once we're done with the session, I think either one of us can end it. But I believe you'll get a prompt on Spectrum to confirm that the session occurred and all that stuff. So just make sure you confirm that. I'm not gonna lie, since I've not been a guidee, I'm not totally sure of the exact process, but you should just be able to close it out. Or if you don't see anything, I have a thing to end session, and I believe you just get a prompt that says, how was the session, or is the session good? Was it valid? Blah blah blah. And then I believe all the paints should probably get to us in the next day or two, and any other rewards will be towards the end of the month. Awesome. Yeah, click that. And like I said, I think we get a prompt to confirm that the session occurred. And we should be good to go after that. No problem. Thank you. And best of luck with your mining. 07s. Sweet. We'll store this bad boy. Hooray, mining information. Love to see that.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Please visit.
Woo. All right. That was a nice little session. Glad he got to get some information. Yeah, these mining gadgets are quite nice. I've just not had much use for them thus far.
To the ASOP
I wasn't sure if we were going to be going out or not, so we can dump all of this back in.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Let me double check
Vehicle
something.
selected. Your vehicle has been delivered.
Here, Hangar 2, I think it said. I already forgot. Doing great. Did it save my weapon? Cool. Weapons are still here. Excellent. I kind of want to just try to see if I can put stuff back in the Scorpius. Because it would be nice, because I was able to save and make a new loadout on the black. Now I kind of want to see if I can finesse that with the Scorpius. It didn't work previously. I'm hoping maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to make it work. Actually, before I do that, it's already been a little over 2.5 hours, so I'm going to take a quick break, a little stretch, get a little snack, and I will be right back in just a little bit. But y'all don't go anywhere. We'll be back shortly. All right, we are back. That was a successful guide mission, I would say. I hope Mr. Dragon learned a lot. I wish him nothing but great success in his future mining endeavors. Alright, well. Got my little snacky snack. So, I am debating. We'll keep our guide thing up for a little bit longer. See if we get any bites on it.
Welcome.
But honestly,
ASOP
I'm
vehicle
kind
retrieval
of
system.
vibing, testing out our new Elgato stream capturing device. Like, I've already done a little bit of a tech test to make sure everything was coming through properly. But part of me kind of just wants to make sure, you know?
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Alright. Anyway, Scorpius time.
Vehicle selected. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Finger 3. Well, this. Well, I'm gonna try to see if I can't get a loadout to save in my Scorpius again. Don't get another guide request by then. We'll switch over to the Switch. And, give some Tears of the Kingdom a spin. See, yeah, see, they did not save from previous attempts. Okay, so we need 2 weapons, 2 pistols, and 2 utility things. So I can make all that happen. 1 second. Throw on our cape and a biek. Alright, weapons. Let us grab. Do I want 2 LMG? Is that overkill? I don't think that's overkill. Well, yes, we'll do a gallant. That. Then we've got pistol, Coda. And for utility, we'll have a med gun and a tractor beam. Or no, I can get both of those if I've got pant armor. What am I saying? Here we go. Whoop. Now we got that. Utility, and put our med gun right there. Love it. We got 2 weapons, 2 utilities, 2 pistols. This will be the theoretical loadout that hopefully this thing will preserve. Let's see. This didn't work last time, but I was able to save a new loadout in my Cuddy Black. That's why I'm like, I don't know exactly where everything's supposed to be standing right now.
You are clear to launch.
I look forward to the day this thing will save its positions. I want it to be self-status. I don't need the comm link or anything else. Shield's critical, you don't say. Alright. Let's do this. Let me get out of Armistice.
Thank you. And please visit again.
Alright. Hit the brakey brakes. we go. Kill the engines. Alright. Thus begins the fun part. Ooh, I'm levitating. What? Hey, there's this. Hello. Access points. Good. Alright. First on the list. You're gonna go there. Then you're gonna go here. And pistol goes right here. Utility goes right here. Utility number 2 goes right there. Let me place it. Uh-oh. Hello? 102 works. Oh, I had to put in like a weirdly specific spot. Cool. Last but not least, the coda. Oh, and boom. Cool. That's everything in there. Return from whence you came. Now I just need to get in there. Select swimwear. Going to enter pilot seat. And turn this ship around. Turn around, riders. 7, you have bright eyes. But you're a cat. Ease up on this thing.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Right down here.
Landing gear raised. Landing gear deployed.
Is there just like a random engine block floating there? That's probably fine. Warning, collision alert. Warning, collision alert. Terrain, terrain.
Landing complete.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Thanks. I'm just gonna try this because.
Engines are off.
Get me out of here. Go. So here comes the trick.
To the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Store this. Restored.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Then fire up the old ship loadout. RSI Skullbiss. And let's just change out a part. Why not? Save. Paints. Unequip that. Re-equip that. I'm just being thorough with this. And thrice now. Thrice equipped.
Welcome
Excuse me.
to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Okay.
Vehicle selected. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Scorpius, Hangar 2. Fortunately, this is the quicker half of this process. Enter the pilot seat. No, I actually don't need to do this. What am I doing? Losing my mind, that's what. I'm back out. That was a misclick on my part. An honest, genuine mistake. Right. See, when just having this always available would be nice. Right? Medical device. Can I grab it? Alright, med gun, med gun. Can I grab the med gun? Whoop. There we go. Whoop. And then we're going to equip. Very nice. And then last but certainly not least you, we're going to store you. Whoop. Immediately stored. Oh. I didn't realize that had all that to it. Pistol back in here. I don't see it. Oh, it did go in there. Okay. Thought so. I'm back over there. You go. Now we'll move this back in. This back in. Excuse me. Go ahead. Equip all that. Unequip all that. Alright, sending you back in. Ooh, before I do that, almost did a real dumb thing there. Almost did a real dumb thing. I don't believe I've changed over my my respawn point yet, which would be a darn shame to die and not be back here. That would just be the worst. Here we go. Here's our medical insurance. Go. Or regeneration, whatever.
To let us know where you spotted them. Thanks.
Come on. So we're going to transfer our imprint. Yay! Now we can do the thing I was about to do. Probably fine.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval
Find which
system.
pad it's on again. Hangar 2.
Please
Wow.
visit us again.
Hello, Scorpius. We're about to have a bad time. That's probably fine. Power everything on, please. Thank you.
You are clear to launch.
Hey, it saved the cell status that time. Thank God.
System check. Takeoff complete.
Itching to go. Fast as fuck, boy.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Oh, I'll be back. Fear not.
Self-destruct activated.
Look, sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, sevens in chat. For science. There I go. Now I'm dead again. The one ambitious dream. A new body, love to see it.
Looking to improve your health? At Kelto RX, medicine isn't only about healing. It's about being your best. Ask your med tech about optional medical services.
I'll take that. And that. Let me out.
Where fast and reliable medical treatment
Hey guys, it feels like I was just here, wasn't it? Oh, this way. And that's where I died.
Welcome
Oh,
to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
alright. Well, this will be a fun test, huh?
Your insurance claim has been sent.
We got essentially 5 minutes on the expedited timer. Okay. That means they essentially got 5 minutes to see if I get pinged for another guide request or not. And if not, that's fine. Or do a little test. Before I do a dedicated stream, I just want to make sure everything on the Switch is coming over, okay? I do not want to have too much scuff first time around. What up, Mr. Dude? How you doing? What's up? I've been pinged in Discord. I can't tell. We got comm links. Squadron 42 monthly report. Alright. Well, I would say today has been pretty good so far. Got some very nice quant loads. Got a nice scouting session out of the way. I was really hoping he was gonna want salvage instead of mining. But I saw the little mineral icon at the top of the chat and I was like, I know what this is for. As I already got the prospector skin from last year. Last time this particular event rolled around. So I don't need another prospector skin. I do, however, really want the vulture. All right, how much longer we got on our
ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Scorpius?
Your insurance claim has been set.
2 minutes, cool.
Please visit
And I don't mind paying a little bit for the expedited retreat time just to see what we've got. And I'm sitting up. That's 850k. And the thing is, I'm going to wait for all the mining orders I got today to finish processing. Those should be done. Most of them done late tonight. And the few I got today will be done tomorrow afternoon. Which means after work tomorrow, I should be able to haul everything in and have a very, very nice payday. Put me a few steps closer to picking up that mole. Whoa. He's kind of apparated.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system. Your insurance claim has been set.
50 seconds.
Please visit us.
And then the moment of truth to see if the loadout has saved or not. Again, I got my Cuddy Black got wiped, and then I was able to make a brand new loadout in it. It was interesting though, because once I made the loadout, I tried to repair, and it let me get the 2 base guns back, but the 2 like subscriber items, or I don't want to call them subscriber items, but like they're rewards for Christmas, this past Christmas. Those 2 weren't immediately repaired, but I still had like 2,000 something credits for a repair bill that wasn't processing. Excuse me. So I wonder if that was tangentially related at all. But it let me save a new loadout on that. And then the same thing happened with the Scorpius where it got wiped, but I tried to save a loadout to it and it just did not quite work.
Insurance claim has been set. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
So we'll see.
Vehicle select.
Moment of truth coming up
Your
here.
vehicle has been delivered to the
Finger 2. Hello, new Scorpius. All right. Moment of truth here. I'm expecting to be disappointed, but we'll see. Fucking go. Okay. Okay. Bet. All right then. That is amazing. Sweet. I know. We'll take those. We'll take those in spades. Oh, that makes me so happy. Because again, I would honestly for just bunker running with like me or one other person, I would rather take the Scorpius in.
ASOP vehicle
It flies
retrieval
better.
system.
It can put up a fight if we, have to fight any ship battles, and it still has the weapons and stuff for us to take out. Like literally, the only reason I would ever take the Cuddy Black over the Scorpius is if I'm taking more than 2 people, and that's because the Scorpius literally cannot take anymore, or if someone wanted to bring a ground vehicle along. But otherwise, man, Scorpius every day. Scorpius every day.
Please visit us again.
Cool. Well, I've still not had a request beacon come in, so we're going to change it up a little bit. Let me do this.